Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome on in to another stream here. We are ready to get back to it here. We got interrupted at the end of the last streaming. It's like unlinked to Twitch somehow, and I was able to get it going again, but not without closing the program, so I had to stop the recording. And not a gifted video editor, so I decided to just end the session where we were, but we're gonna get back to it here today. Get the coffee going. It was a little slow getting going this morning. Still getting used to being back in the headphones here. Alright, so got a few things left here to cap off our bag here. So let's see, where did we stop at for this one? Midway through this step, it looks like, is where we realized that we were cooked. Yeah, so hopefully we don't have any issues with that today. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, I considered just finishing up this roof off stream, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, this part is a repetition of the end. But the combining them is going to have a unique build to it, so I don't know. I decided we'd just do it today. Side on here. This is going to look sick with the roof on it. I'm really excited about this. Our studs down to the front here. Excuse me. Feeling a little bit of warning signs of being under the weather. So I apologize if my voice is a little scratchy here. Flat, and then yeah, we've got our two identical ones here, so we can get these combined up here. First, we're gonna get the lip of the roof here. Good. Side here. cool. Now these are going to clip onto the side of this guy here. Like so. Forming our roof. Looks cool. And then, let's see here. Got a little ornament here to cap off the ends. Like so. Just gonna slot in right here. There we go. Do the same at the other end here. Cool. Oops. Oopsies. Okay. There we go. Excuse me. All right. It's not on camera. There we go. Just sits right on top here. Doesn't seem to want to... There we go. So now we've got our roof on this thing here. Just a reminder, the inside here we've got like a throne room, a little cooking scene, a little armory action on the walls there, some extra equipment ready to go. So yeah, that's cool. And then let's get these extra pieces put up here, and then it looks like we can snap this together with our other section, and then we'll start the third, final, and largest section today. So yeah, this only put us like... Our technical difficulties last time only puts us like 10 minutes behind schedule, so not the end of the world. So yeah, these little clippies that are on here are going to grab onto these bars that we got going on in here. Just like so. Boom. There you go. So there's the beginnings of it. Looking pretty good. Pretty cool. All right. So that is bags 1 through 8. Ooh, it kind of hangs there. Oh, I see. You gotta be careful with the weight of it because it's pulling out the hooks, kind of. You know, I mean, it's cool. Like, I get you're supposed to be able to break it back apart. So, but yeah, it's pulled the hooks out of the things here. Kind of interesting. Oh, gosh. Try not to just absolutely mess with it too much here, since it's clearly a little delicate, so we'll just set this aside for now. Move on to the next section here. Just real quick, want to look back, I knocked off a piece here, and I just want to make sure I know where it's supposed to go here. see it. It's this guy right here. That's what I'm trying to make sure I have in the right spot. Kind of stupid. You could just put it anywhere, but you know, I get a little finicky about this stuff sometimes. I think it's here. It's there. Alright. Cool. Let's get back to bag number 9 here. Set this out of our way. Alright. Okay. Number 9, bigger rock. Lincoln, what you doing? What you doing? You're silly. Alright. There we go. Final part of the island. I see. Just getting tricks played on me by the angle here, no big deal. There we go. So let's see, what are our thoughts on this set so far? A little more than halfway through it, I'd say. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a very cool looking build. The build techniques haven't been the craziest. It's maybe not quite up to the level that I was hoping, but still very good, and the value for a larger set is definitely there. So there's definitely some positives too. And, you know, still time to change. I mean, there's still quite a bit of this build to go. There could be some really cool stuff in this third section here that really bolsters my opinion of it too. So we'll see. But yeah, very, very nice looking build, and we like that they do at least some sets that are, you know, not just based on IP. I mean, I like Star Wars as much as the next guy, but, you know, I don't need every set to be based off of stuff. Extant IPs. Sets are also just a better value when you have an original idea like this. This one's an idea set, right? Yeah. So much the cooler to keep it more affordable for what it is. I mean, it's still a decently expensive set, you know, but... Spaced out how we want, I think. Approximately. Close enough. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Just checking in. Let's see here. Yeah, some of the way these bases are put together is wild to me. But it does all seem to work out in the end, so who am I to judge? That's correct. That. There we go. Okay. This really just feels like a random collection of pieces here, but, you know, if this is what it takes to get the set affordable, then I'm for it. Right. Hangs off, yep. Okay. Hangs off one stud at the end here. Alright. That's bag number 9. Just leave this single piece for now. Number 10. Go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Opened up and situated here. Oh yeah. Oh. Do a little stretch. And we are ready. Got these 2/3 blocks here. Start getting some snow on the ground. We've still got snow on the ground here in Iowa. Yeah. Freezing cold the last couple of weeks. It's very frustrating. Good. Some of this mossy green color going on in here. Ooh. Going vertical here. Alright, we gotta make sure to get our stud on the outside here. Mountains. Rocky terrain here. Cool. Cool. Interesting. Not sure what this rust color here is supposed to represent. Some more flagstones down here. Rocky jumble. Let's see, I think we have one minifigure left too. That'll be cool. The minifigures are really cool for this. Kind of loud. Song is. Turn that down a little. Got a lot louder than the other ones. My apologies. I hope that wasn't too startling. Oops. There we go. This ready to sit right here. Okay. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little sideways construction there. Get some different shapes going on in this than what we might get otherwise. Definitely some cool shapes in here. Some good height on this. nice rust color. Curiosity is definitely piqued about what that could be. Stop facing out. Another sideways assembly here. Getting these kind of steps up. We had some of this in the Lion's Night Castle as well, as I recall. Down by the docks, by that, what do you call it? Portcullis by the docks. There's a similar assembly here. This is going to sit right here. Okay, cool. So steps continuing up. That's pretty neat. It's a nice little cap on the outside here. Interesting. Let's see what's up next here. We're going on top of the rust here, so it might just be a spacer. Just a spacer down here, I don't think. Copper? Maybe? Copper bars and coins? I don't know. Go. Get one of these guys going in here. This is fun. Right around the bronze there, whatever it is. Hiding inside this cave. Maybe some more of it in here as well. Right down in here. And right here. Some moss on there. No mound there. Spooky. Pieces per step. This is be a pretty kid-friendly build for how big and sometimes complex it is. The instructions are written in a way that makes it kid-friendly. Oops. Oh, I just broke something. Go. Beats it. No problem. Oh baby, here we go. I love an arch on the inside of a cave. Hint of man-made structures inside a natural landscape. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Speaking of which, getting overtly political on the stream and on these videos is not something I often do, but all this stuff happening with our now president's executive orders and stuff like that is just so heartbreaking and repulsive to me, and I just want you all to know that my community, though incredibly small, will always be a safe space to express your gender identity, all of that stuff freely. At least as long as the internet is, we support you. We support you here. Very troubling state of this world. Get a little bit of studs on the outside here. Some snow cap action. This moss grows up pretty high. Oops. Got it. Oh, this is cool. Oh wow, yeah, that looks pretty neat. That's neat. Secret cave. We love secret cave. Joined together. Very good. Secret cave. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like mud that's in there. Rusty, muddy cave action. Could be something so simple. Don't want to rule it out. One more sideways construction for the road. Continue up our steps here. Maybe, probably, something like that. Yep. Very cool. So yeah, steps go all the way up here. Looking very nice. Dig it. Just a little more detailing to do here. Continue to use these on the sides here to help build up our mountain shape. Very cool. Build these, give depth to the cave entrance here with these extra layers here. Pretty nice. So ice up here on the mountain top, as you'd expect. Okay. Drippy. Is that on this? Yeah. Drippy. Very cool. Oh, time for a little bit of decorating. Off this bag with some decoration here. Let's see. Cool. These big circle tiles are not always the easiest to get situated and understand their depth and everything like that. Oh yeah, a little fish roast here. We can dig it. I'm a pescatarian, so I still eat fish. You know, sometimes I feel a little bad about it, but there's no perfectly ethical food behavior. Given the prevalence of disposable plastic packaging and stuff like that, it's really hard to navigate this world ethically, in my opinion, regardless of your diet. But it's not an all or nothing. You can reduce your ecological impact by not eating meat as often. There we go. Got it on there. Not to get preachy or anything like that. Everyone's diet is their own choice. Oh, this should not be left over. We're gonna have to go back and figure this out real quick. Start looking for where these guys went. Just right up here. Easy. Easy. There we go. This stuff is extra pieces. Very cool. And we'll be ready for bag number 11, I think, here. Yep. Ready for bag number 11 here. I'm just going to refresh my coffee real quick. If you'll pardonnez-moi for just a moment here. Be right back and we'll get into it here. That's the ticket. Hi, kitten. Very good. All right. All right. Begging your pardon. Thanks for your patience. Let's check it out here. I think there's only like 14 bags or something, so we're gonna get pretty close here today. Okay. Don't want to get too presumptuous, but possibility to be able to finish this. If we don't have enough left that we think it'll be a satisfying video, there is some stuff that I could really stand to get done before my shift tonight, but nothing that I have to get done before my shift tonight. So, we'll see where we're at. I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver, so we're not going to promise anything. We're just going to keep on keeping on here. We'll see what happens here. Try not to rush, you know, this is supposed to be a luxurious, relaxing activity. We really enjoy this part of our week. I'm always looking forward to this. Getting to unwind and work on something calming, nice. Good. I'm doing strong. Mustard. That right there is one of the things that we like so much about Lego, and I know I've said this a bunch of times, so pardon me for repeating myself if you've watched my streams in the past or watched other of my videos, but in life, you know, mistakes are not always so easy to correct. Life can be very challenging and very complicated, and sometimes it's really nice to be able to work on an activity where when you mess something up or do something wrong, it's no big deal. You know, it's a good reminder that in life, you know, those challenges that can seem really overwhelming and seem impossible to recover from, you know, not all of them are as tough as they seem. Of course some are, and I'm not trying to invalidate anyone's struggles or anything like that. Definitely, you know, not trying to do that, but you know, it's just a good reminder of life's ephemeral nature and our ability to get things back on track. And just keep on building. Did I get too lost in the sauce on that metaphor? Maybe. Maybe. Did that come off as preachy or weird or fake deep? Possibly. But that's okay. We're just trying. We're just trying our best out here. Oh, this is a... yeah. Delicate little connection here. My goodness. Yeah, let's shore that up. I like it. Stronger together. So cool. Nice. Oh, camera's kind of weird. What's up with that? Is it the light? Is it a smudge? No, I don't think it's a smudge. Well, things should still be visible here. I think the camera's just being weird, focusing. Putting our injection mark here because something's going to go on these. This is going to be clips, so I don't think it matters. This isn't going to be visible at all. It's just a spacer, I believe. Another one of these. Headlight and bar assemblies. We've done a few of these already. So we know the deal with these. Big footprint here, because this is still separate from that whole area we just worked on. Very cool. This is probably going to be visible. This is like a little dock area or something like that. Alright, yep, just plopping some panels down. Get this semblance of strength here. There we go. Bag number 11, just that easy. Mess with my light a little bit here. See if I can't get this to focus any better. It's just kind of fuzzy. The pieces look fuzzy. This looks good. Is it just focused? Maybe the angle's too harsh. Let's set it like that and see if that improves it at all. Weird to me. Maybe I just need to get my eyes checked. Glasses are probably pretty out of date. 12, 13, there's at least 15 bags, so first until my show starts from now. Just keep on trucking here. Set this aside for a moment. Looks like we're going to keep building this thing here. Minifigure here. Again, very cool and unique prints here. Digging it. This one's got two faces. We've got like a one eye closed kind of look of determination there, and then we've got just a regular smile. We got this really fancy braided hair piece here to cover up that other face. I don't know what that's all about. It's kind of strange. And then we've got here these cool shields in a slightly different colorway, but still printed. Very neat. And then an axe here. Oh, we didn't even open this stuff up. Get our axe going here. More printed pieces here. Is that the end of my page of music, or oh no, it's just the end of the song. Cool. So let's see, here's our axe head, and is this supposed to be a 3 long one? I see a 4 long. I mean, I only see the 4 long. That's cool. Nice big axe here for her. So we got a bow, a sword, an axe, and I can't remember what the other lady has. She's in the set somewhere. But there's our last minifigure. Pretty cool. All the minifigures have been really awesome. So that's definitely a bonus, a benefit to this set. Chalk that one up in the pros column. Our framework here. And then we'll get into the more fun part of the build. Here's my 1x4. There we go. This gap, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Some detail as we go here. Don't mind that at all, not one bit. Keeps you on your toes when you gotta pay attention to this good stuff. This guy's covered in some snow here. escaping the snow here. Super big tiles. We got that spacing right. These big old pillars here. I really like this better at this angle. Hopefully we can feel like it looks maybe a little better than it did. I don't know. Big old pillars. Oh, and then... Okay. I'm not going to leave those unbracketed for very long here, it seems, which is good. Good. Still not solidifying things like I'd hoped, but I'm sure that will be on behind here. Reduce some of the delicacy. Use delicacy that way? No. Delicateness? Delicateness. Oh yeah, delicacy. That's weird. So you can use delicacy that way. This quality or state of being delicate. That's interesting. Never thought of those words as being related. Delicacy, like a like a scrumptious treat or whatever. That's very interesting. Etymologically related, or maybe they're just homonyms. I'm not sure. But it sounds cool nonetheless. Interesting. Alright, so brackets here and here. Yeah, that'll do a shockingly good job of keeping everything collapsing here. Probably add a little bit to that at some point, I would guess. Closing up the interior here. If you wanted to cask of Amontillado, a minifigure in there, I think you could. I think there's room. Yeah. Here's one. My instructions were just bent. Oh yeah, here we go. closing it right up. Wow, wow. There we go. Completely encapsulated. Okay, that's that. Seem to be almost done with our structure building here, or rock building in any case. And then, ooh, bunch of C-clips up at the top here. Don't mind if I do. C-clips. Drippy snow. Flat snow. Oh, okay. So these are like, got a clip there as well as a tower. So that's cool. That's gonna provide a lot of support to these right off the bat. They're not gonna be very delicate in a way that they otherwise normally absolutely would be. So that's really cool. Dig it. Build our little lookout platform up here at the top. Oh, okay. We got these rods. We're gonna jam down in here. A little bit of extra support there. Like it. Multiple ways of adding strength to a structure that's just 4 free-floating rods is pretty nice. Far cry from the Lego of old where they would have just shrugged at you and been like, it might break, put it on there. All right. Studs all around. Very cool. It's going to be a pretty cramped little watchtower for a guy here. Outer studs on each side. Get a little guy here. Oh, these little pyramids. Little pointy pyramids. I love these things. 3 of them only. Spot for this flag at the other corner, mayhaps. There we go. Now everything's going to be out of focus because it's so much taller than it was just a little bit ago. Interesting. Raised. I don't know if this wants... Is this middle anti-stud and then that? That look right? No, I think it wants to be like that. Both sides peeking out over the top a little bit. This is going to be delicate. Maybe they'll get something over the top of them with this, these studs to hold them into place. Or maybe it'll just be kind of a delicate part of the structure. It's not like shockingly loose or anything like that. Flag. Flag. Stand. Shield. Awesome. Shield. Pretty low. Oh, I see it sits on the lip of this thing. Actually. Interesting. You said this horn as a partial flag. It used to always just be a white and a red of these stacked on top of each other, or a yellow and a red, or whatever. That looks pretty cool. Looks a little more tattered and battle tested that way. Pretty cool. Oh, let's join them up here. Okay. So fish side for the what are we doing here? Like that. Yep. There we go. That's a footprint. My gosh. Get all these panels in there in a second to shore it up here, I imagine. Yep. Who could have guessed it? Nice, even, firm pressure down the panels. Oops. Thank you, fella. we go. Something's wrong. That is kind of visible, but it's all good. I'm not gonna sweat it. 5 little pillars all along where these other pillars are. Try to face these injection marks in. What's the model? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. A little bit of snow to bridge this little gap right here. So it's flat all along. And that is that. Oh boy. What do we got here? Barrels. Capped off with these lovely printed pieces. What do we got here? Maybe some mead for export or something like that. Oh yeah, definitely. Because here we go. This keg is about to be tapped. Very cool. Clip on right here and flip forward. All right. So there we go. There's our casks of mead over there. Pretty sweet. All right, and that's it for bag 12. Let's get this stuff collected up real quick. We'll refresh our coffee one more time, and then we'll get into it here. 13, 14, 15, 3 more bags left. We'll see. Bag number 13. Let's get it. Let's get it here. Oh, yes. Bag number 13. Blam. Blam. Here. Small bags to open. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's get after it here. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of injection mold marks to contend with here. There's a lot of this piece in this set. It's not visible on this piece as much. It's in a different location. That's weird. It's higher up. I'm probably not going to be able to even see it. It's a little higher up on the tube than it was on some of the other ones. Oh yeah, they can just face towards the bricks, of course. Jolly good. Oops. Nope. I got a little carried away. It's just like that. Open on this other side. For now, at least. Oh my gosh, this dark brown is a nightmare to try to... Go. Oh boy. Loose cherries. Let's see here. This little crate goes right here, and then we're just supposed to plop some cherries in there. I think we'll probably revisit that because we feel like it's very likely that we'd spill them. This pumpkin, though. Pumpkin can get on there. You just got to remember to get those cherries in at the end. I think we can manage that. Oh boy. On the side. Okay, so it really doesn't matter too much. Face them towards either side. Careful orientating these pillars because this round guys in the corner mean that they can be off center and still sit well. We want to make sure the look of it is there too. Oh, it was easy getting bricks to line up. I think we've got it pretty good there, though. Oh boy. Definitely slowing me down because I'm trying to line up these injection mold marks to be as hidden as possible. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Okay, and then the fourth one is over here. I guess. Face it in towards the windowsill. Maybe that's the least visible spot. A lot of stuff here too where it's hard to orient them exactly at right angles. Oops. There we go. Didn't lose it. Like, it's mostly right. Hopefully getting these windows in here will make it a little easier. That should help me square up a couple of these components. Okay. Kind of. A lot of loose individual towers here. I was definitely right about turning this thing upside down a lot. Those cherries wouldn't have stood a chance in there. Alright, here we go. Now some stuff is connecting up. More of these tubes. Okay. Alright. What do we got here? T. Tube. Stud. Stud. Okay. And another just like that. Let's see here. Okay. Bars hang out. Alright. structure here. Go in the fourth corner here. Right. Let's lock it up a little here. Right. Most of this feeling more secure now. This is still a little loosey, but better than it was. You can still access the cherry department, so we got to be careful of that too. If we're covering up our access to get the cherry in there, we're gonna have to get it in, and just be careful to not invert this, or else we'll just have a loose cherry floating in here forever. Seems like it's gonna remain somewhat open though. Somewhat open. Let's see. Holes, eggs. Classic. I love that this ladder piece is in here. This is like a classic fortress building piece. Oop. Can't swing it down. Gotta start with it lowered to get it behind the pumpkin there. Okay. There it is. Kind of inhibiting our ability to get the cherry in there, but I think we'll manage to get it done. Find a way. Goodness. Alright, single C-clip guy only, because we have both. Let's hook you guys, so hook there, C-clip on this side. And the once more with feeling. Set right here. C-clips facing out. Okay. Still can get to our cherry. Similar but different colors in this area. It's got kind of a patchwork feel to it. It's a little schlappy, in my opinion. Alright. Let's see here. Got offset tiles here. Looks pretty cool. other side here for strength. Okay, and then C-clips on top, facing. I don't know if this is vertical or horizontal, but these have got injection mold marks. Cover those up. Like so. And then got our little wand pieces here. I think that's maybe what these were originally, wand in the Harry Potter set. But here they're going to sit across like that. Oh, I see. It's a door. Door. It's right here. Cool. Looks really good. I like the look of it. That like wrought iron bars on there, kind of. Still get to our cherries. Flip this around here. That's not where they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be here and here. Okay, and then what is this? Double C-clip. One of these. These like rain shutters or something. They connect onto these poles. Oh, I see. Very cool. Okay, so one on each, like that. And then on the other side, single C-clip with the same thing will sit right in the middle of the two C-clips of that one and form an awning over the window. That's really cool. That's legit very cool. We like it. Yeah, there have definitely been some cool building techniques in this, just not as many as like on the ultra high end, like crazy sets. Okay, and now this is gonna sit just right here, huh? Okay, very good. Cherry access still available. I see we're going to build up another little side of it that's able to be removed here. Playset functionality, because this bar is going to let it just pop off like that. That's pretty cool. Now that does mean we're going to be basically building a mini version of what we just built. But, you know, hey, what are you going to do? We've even got this stuff for another one of those shutters. Everything like that. But that's cool. I like that it's going to be like, it's not going to be open on the back, you know, like it'll actually be fully enclosed, but then you can access it for, you know, play features, which is cool. All right, window ledge. This frame right here. One more window. boys. That's getting built in kind of a different order, at least. That keeps it a little bit fresh here. Let's see. Frame over the top, yes sir. Boop. This structure here again. Out. Of course, now we know what that's for. Very cool. Bong, 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 bong. Okay. And we're going to do this again. This is going to use up the rest of these. So our long nightmare of matching up injection mold marks is coming to a close here. For this bag, at least. Oops. Where'd they go? There they are. Final four right here. Okay. Oh, very cute. Little nightstand here. Seeing this rust color reminds me we never really did figure out what that rust stuff was all about, eh? Very curious. Just mud, I guess. Very cute little one wide credenza in there. Oops. Unlike the middle ones, these do not have anything to hold them rigidly to their proper 90-degree angle. There we go. I think we got them pretty good. Lock this stuff up. Top. Boom, there we go. So yeah, it'll just pop on, pop off. Like so. We can dig it. That was step number 400 in this set, so we're definitely making progress here. Flip this, and then, yep, get our cover on here. Very cool. Oops. We need to get some cherry tweezers. There we go. Good enough. Ladder flat. And this pops on like so. Very cool. So So our door opens to the top of this little steps here. Very cool. So that's how you get up in here. And then we'll probably have our rope bridge goes across there, I would guess. Looking sweet. Good progress here. A few pieces to put away. What happened to my extra pieces bag? Did I launch it into the sun somehow? Or did I set it aside somewhere? Oh, yep. I set it aside. Here we go. Easy peasy. Lemon breezy. This is trash. These are pieces. Nice good amount of extra pieces here with this one. All right. So bag number 14, but before we do that, it looks like our first step is actually one of these guys. Haha. So onto here. And then onto here. Has a little bit of extra give to it. That's good because it's going to kind of hang down like this once we get some weight on it here. All right. Bag 14. Bag 14 is kind of small. That bodes well for us. If this was a monster bag, we'd be cutting it maybe a little too close to comfort, but I think I'm gonna be able to get this done today. All right, so start by building 7 of these. These arms have any orientation or anything that I should care about? Not really. There's like a little dip in one area of the mold, but I don't think it's going to be noticeable even under really scrutinous observation, so... Oops. Not this guy. Silly. Trying to be hasty. I'm like a shark. You can smell the blood in the water at the end of the set, and I'm ready to strike. I want to see this all together here. Now, even if we do get it done today, we might not have time for a detailed review of the set afterwards. We'll be pretty rushing, because I mean, right now is like at the 2-hour mark. This is normally where I would end the stream. But if this bag goes as fast as I think it's going to, we should be in decent shape to wrap this up. I realize I'm repeating myself a little bit. I just, nervous habit. Not like nervous exactly. I just get, excitable at the end of the build. Nervous isn't really the right way to describe it, but... Okay. Now, these are all gonna go on here, starting, let's see, starting right here. Starting right here. And continuing one on each section here. This is a pretty tight grip here. This is not going to be trivially easy to get these all into position, I don't think. Trying to get it at all the same angle here. Maybe I should have... Maybe it would have been easier to do this with it not already on the thing. That's fine. We'll make adjustments as needed. Make this happen. One of these is going to be like above this window. That's goofy. All right. Not too bad. Got a couple to obviously need adjustment here, and then the rest of this shouldn't be too terrible here to get on there. All right, let's see here. What's the best way to do this? Oh, these have dots on the bottom. Okay, flip that over then. Okay. Just go a clip at a time here, maybe. See if this feels good or if it feels like we need to adjust something. If there's like obvious strain on any of this, we're not going to want it. This is the sort of thing that we can probably come back to at some point off stream and tidy up if we need to. This feels pretty good, honestly. Yeah, actually, it's really easy to adjust them now. Now that it's got like grip on both, it makes it easier to kind of like slide them like this. So it's really not too bad. There we go. Got it on there. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, not too bad, honestly. All right. Well, that's great. These cool claw things going here again. Another little repetitive build here. And you're going to go on all four corners, just like so. Throwing bricks at my minifigures. Gosh, how rude of me. Okay. All right. Go. Another quick little repetitive build here. 3 of these, no big deal. Some slats. Go right here. Love the look of this set. Yeah, this whole bag is only going to take us 10 minutes. I think we're going to be good here. We'll feel the heft of the of the remaining bag to see if it's like super crazy before we say definitively. But I've got a good forecast about us being able to get it done. I think we will be able to. Jumpers, yep. Jumpers, just to give a little bit of a windowsill here, so they're not actually jumping anything. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. I don't know where this is gonna go, but oh, on the top of the building. Okay. Just right here. All right. A hater's work is never done. I was just about to say, at least the injection marks are so visible that it makes lining them up easier, but that sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me, so I'm not gonna say that. It sucks. Alright, boop. Boop. And boop. That's bag 14. Not too bad. I've got to work in 59 minutes. What do we reckon? This is not that many pages left. Oh yeah. Easy. Easy. We got this. Nothing. Ain't nothing. Whole bag fits on the 2 small trays, basically. We are good. We are good. We're gonna knock this out. No problem. Start by building the exact same thing we just built. Cool. Twice. I'm gonna build it twice. up. So this is getting this at the top instead of those cheese wedges. And then bam. One on each side. Blammo. Window facing out. Get these on here. Cut that off. Blammo. Okay. There we go. Nice. Oh boy. Guess who's back? Back again. It had to be you. Out of all the gin joints in all the world, had to be you. Ooh, my hands are dry. I need to moisturize before work. It won't be bad. Wash my hands a million times. Printed piece again. Some more printed pieces. I do love that there's no stickers in this set. There are some really nice features of this set, I will say. It's not perfect, but it is very good. Okay. Solidify this little tower a little bit, and then it looks like build a lid for this guy here. It's going to be the next step. 53 minutes remaining. Should be no problem. Can probably pause to drink the rest of my coffee here. Hinges. This is going to be just for looks. This is going to be a fully enclosed structure, it looks like. These go parallel to the hinges. More hinges. These ones get their man. What is this? Hold the hinge at the correct angle, probably. Yep. Gotcha. This corner piece is on here. Oh, I missed a step. Just to get these on here too, that's no problem. A minor blunder. She slopes on here. Like so. Jumpers here. Ooh, that gives us 4 studs in a line right here. Very cool. Block onto the hinge piece. Drop that down into here. Both sides. Okay. All the way back. Here we go. This little thatching here. Very cool. Little decorative flourish at the top. Who says no? Who would say no to such a thing? These have injection marks? Nope. The conical ones do not. Okay. Very good. Cool. My tummy's making hungry noises. But the good news for me is that this bag has gone incredibly fast. I'm going to have time to do a quick walkthrough of our thoughts on the set here, as well as get myself some quick bite to eat before work. Okay. A little bit of snow on the roofs here. Some more thatching. And mirror that up here. Yep, that sits on there very nicely. And then get this on camera here. Oops. This is going to sit on here, just like so. Very nice, very tall. We'll switch the camera here so that we can see a better angle of all this stuff together here. So we're not super pressed for time, but we're also have no reason to dawdle here. So let's get into some of our thoughts as we clip together our final connection here. I would say this set, solid, definitely solid. I would say it probably didn't quite live up to my expectations, but that may be more of a me problem than let's see here. Yeah, just like that. Boom. There we go. Maybe more of a me problem than a problem with the actual set itself. I mean, the look of this set is very impressive. The value of this set is very impressive. All of the printed pieces are awesome. Let's get some guys here. There's our blacksmith and artisan. Yeah, sure. I like their placements for these guys. The minifigures are incredibly cool. Lots of great printings here. Oh, and yeah, of course, we've got our couple extra minifigures to get on here. Where should we put these guys? One right here. And then where shall our Valkyrie go? Actually, maybe that's a better spot for her, so that dress doesn't get too stuck. Do that, and then do that. Yeah, that's cool. Our minifigure stands out of the way here. Alright, I'm not the best at multitasking. Yeah, I would say, as far as, like, build, level of interesting build stuff, it was maybe a little below my expectations, but that, you know, that's probably just me being unrealistic with the you know, price point of this set and the number of pieces that you get and everything like that. It's like, I don't know. Plus, there was some interesting stuff in it, too. It's not like it was, you know, a totally boring, repetitive nonsense build. Like, pretty sweet. So, let's see here. It's going to be pretty delicate being these sections, but we can hold it up here. Get some of the final look of that there. Pretty cool. Nice display piece. I like that it has good play features, too. Yeah, lots of cool printed pieces, really good looking set, good play set, really good value. Like, this is like, you know, I got it for like $100 because it was on sale, and it's like over 2,000 pieces. That's just like a level of value that you don't really see in Lego sets that often anymore. So yeah, overall, I would say if you like the look of this set, little loosey-goosey on the bottom. If you like the look of this set and you think you'd like it to have it on display, I think it's a very good value. If you're looking for like a super interesting build, I think you're going to be better suited with like the Galactic Explorer. But yeah, pretty good overall. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get going here, so let's crank this music here. Bye!